Hey, collective, what's going on? Specifically, my Sagittarian collective. What's going on, my Sages? How's it going? Hope all is okay on your end. Glad to have you back at Ascension 225 Tarot and Oracle. My name is Tracy, and you know I love you guys, right? All right. So, look, I've been giving you guys weekly. I've been giving all the zodiac signs weekly readings. So I think to be able to add more content that's different, I won't be doing that every week. From now on, I will only be doing it the 1st of the month and the 15th of the month. So put that on your calendars, Sages. I'm only going to be doing Sages, your readings, the beginning of the month and the 15th of the month. Okay. All right. Just remember, this is a collective reading, so it's for all Sages out there who tune in. If you need a personal private reading for your own situation, please hit me up at the About Me, and that's where you'll find my email and you can contact me. Right now I'm offering 2 questions for $15 and 4 for $30. And so that's a discount until further notice. I'm also going to be giving away 2 free readings every month. And that's starting on the 1st of April. So the only way to win a free reading, you're saying, how do I get that, right? All right, you got to like it, guys. Like, share, and subscribe. Tell your friends, your family, your sister, your mama, your cousin, whoever, about Ascension 225 Tarot, and Oracle. That's the truth. That's a spiritual belch. About my channel, and I welcome everybody. This is a place of uplifting, even though we can get kind of crunk on this channel, especially when we're talking, we're trying to dig through that karmic energy. It can get a little crunk. It can get a little raw, guys. So if you can't handle crunk, you can't handle raw, you can't handle cursing, I don't know what to tell you. But anyway, so I think that's about it. Oh, planetary information, from March 9th until the 27th of April, we still have a few more days. We have the planet Mercury that is in Pisces. And, Mercury is my ruling planet. I'm a Gemini. And it's the planet of clear, concise, no bullshit, transparent communication, right? Sometimes, we have to sprinkle it with a little fairy dust to deliver the message. And sometimes we just get crunk with it. So if you see yourself doing that as well, Sagittarians, I know you guys are straight shooters too, or somebody in your energy has been doing that. This is the time to let it all hang out, right? Say how you really feel and be authentic. It could make some people a little emotional. This is a time where your intuition is going to be on point. So I would say this is the time when your intuition, when this solar plexus starts talking to you and telling you and giving you messages, telling you to move right or left, listen to your intuition. That's God's voice. And it's just, it's about truth telling during this time period. So if you have any truths to tell, you have until March the 27th to do that. And tonight is the waning gibbous moon. And it is, the moon goes in certain cycles until, it's a full moon. And then it's the first illumination of the full moon is the waning gibbous moon. So, time to manifest during this Pisces season, and we've only have a few more days of that left before it's Aries season. So continue to manifest all the things you want and desire during this time period. All right, I think that is it, guys. So let's get a crack-a-lackin'. All right, so I am going to get about 4 or 5 of these Kipper cards. I have another deck. I have a few of these Kipper cards, but this is kind of like 18th century versus 17th century clothing. Get 4 or 5 heading energies for the collective. Then we'll throw some tarot on there. I've got my tarot card, burn myself up, from the Deviant Moon by Patrick Valenza. Very beautiful deck, 3D dimensional, just really a cool, fun deck to do divination with, and very sturdy. And if I need clarification for my clarification, then I will use my tried and true Light Seers deck. And I also wanted to give you guys some closing messages from my new Gaia deck. And you know, Gaia is Mother Earth and also represents Empress energy, right? Just abundant, able to birth anything. And this is my Gaia cards, and this is by Tony Carmine Salerno, and they're really beautiful, really great quality, and good card stock. And then lastly, guys, now listen, I'm pretty sure, and because I'm completely obsessed with these animals, you can call them animals, whatever that you want to call them, but I think these are my spirit animals. Number 1, the owl. Number 2, dragonflies. Number 3, hummingbirds. Number 4, ladybugs. I'm sure I'm missing one. I'm sure of it. Have you ever wondered who or what your spiritual animal is? Well, we all have them as part of our spirit tribe. So, and then, yeah, so these are the... Okay. These are the Spirit of the Animal Oracle, right? So it's going to be interesting to see what spirit animal is repping for you today. And these are what the cards look like. Transformation. Okay, so let's get a crack-a-lackin', should we, my DL Sages? Okay. Hope everybody's doing well. I'm so glad to see you back again. Take a sip of your drink, take a sip of coffee, tea, whatever you got going on. I'm drinking some leftover Starbucks from this morning, believe it or not. All right, so I'm going to lower the lid, and we're going to get this crack-a-lackin', okay? So come on, Sal, just follow me. Let's go. Let's go. And I just want to let you know that the space has been cleansed and purified. The cards have been cleansed and purified. The collective, I have sent out prayers of purification for you as well. Our spirit team is surrounding us with love and compassion, truth and honesty for clear and concise messages today. All right, let's get it going. Holy Spirit, we are tapping in and tuning in to our Sagittarian collective, born November 23rd to December 21st. They are the archer of the group, right? Very fiery, very independent, full of vibrant energy. Holy Spirit, what messages would you like our Sagittarian collective to know for the week of March 19th through the 28th or 27th? I need 3 more cards, please, Holy Spirit. What do they need to know right now, Holy Spirit? I know there is no time in the spirit world. So, but we will say for March 19th through the 28th. How about that? The next 9 days. Holy Spirit, what messages do you have for our Sagittarian collective born November 23rd through December 21st? What do they need to know that can edify their spirit? Give them good counsel? Wow, nobody's talking. Okay, and then they all fall out. Let's try this one more time. Holy Spirit, can you give me 2 to 3 more cards for our Sagittarian collective for November 23rd through December? Okay, come on, Sages. What's going on? I mean, let's try this again. If not, then I will choose the cards. Holy Spirit, what messages might you have for our Sagittarian collective for November 23rd through December 21st? What do they need to know for this next week? Okay. All right, we'll take those. Great Fortune fell out first. That doesn't even seem right. That does not even seem right. Well, you got a few more cards than anticipated, so we'll just go through these really quickly, and then we'll get some tarot on these bad boys. Hidden energy is you may be receiving a message. If you haven't received a message already, then it's about to happen. I don't know what type of message it is. But I know this is a 7 card, so, 7 is always a spiritual number. Okay. All right. So let's go through these kippahs and see what's up, my beautiful Sagittarians. Okay, we have great fortune. We have great fortune, my beautiful Sages. And let's see what we got going for this. This card designates that it may not mean that, you're going to get this windfall of money, my beautiful Sagittarians. It could be great fortune in other ways, right? We're talking about happiness, positive outcomes, whatever you're working on in your personal or professional life, my beautiful Sages. There's looks like some happiness and positive outcomes. Looks like the summertime could be an auspicious time for you, like, a fortunate time for you, if you will, you know what I'm saying? And that could be because Spirit is wanting to bless you because of your growth, right? Your spiritual growth, right? You see this card a lot of times when people have gone through that spiritual awakening, right? And then everywhere they turn, they start seeing all these fruits and all these blessings, right? And they're like, wow, what, I mean, how did I get so lucky? What's going on, right? It's like, I feel when the karmic wheel rolls around, I feel that you can either be at the top end of karma and have been a good person, done the right things, listened to Spirit, had good intentions, right? So then when it's time for quote unquote judgment or karma, you are the bestower of, or the bestowee of good karma, good fortune, right? Good blessings that keep coming and coming and coming. That's beautiful. Tell me if that resonates in your spirit, Sag. That's beautiful. Distant horizons. Anybody having visions of distant horizons? Anybody going on a trip? Anybody wanting to, make some changes in their life, right? In the old in the old card, this used to be the called the Great Water, or the Hope card, right? And normally there was water on here. I don't see any. Oh yeah, there is water here. There is water down here. So it was called the Great Water, and so it just represented the attainment of desires, the attainment of goals, right? And blessings and hopes and desires turning into fruition, like coming into the 3D from the 5D, right? Bringing joy and happiness. Lately, when I've been doing your reading, Sagittarius, it's all been about transformation, spiritual awakening, marriage, cultivating relationships. That is what I've been, getting for you guys, for the collective lately. This is yearnings, desires, what you're manifesting, like coming to fruition, which goes hand in hand with this great fortune, right? And like I said, great fortune doesn't always have to be monetary, right? There's a courtship going on, right? Now you see these two, they look pretty comfortable with each other. They're out for Sunday tea on their date and stuff like that. So this could be in reference to a courtship that you're in or that you're starting, right? It doesn't necessarily have to be a love relationship. It could be getting together with your besties, right? People that you love, people that you feel safe with, people you feel comfortable with, maybe going out for lunch or dinner, something like that, or even colleagues that, from work that you feel a kinship to, right? So it doesn't necessarily always have to be about love, right? It's just camaraderie, feeling that camaraderie with these energies. Oh, this reminds me of, what the hell? Is that a Shakespeare? Is that a Shakespeare play? Or, when all the kids are poor and they're singing and, may I have another piece of bread? Or whatever, in the English accent, whatever. But I don't know if this is pertaining to some of my Sagittarian collective, but this is the card of poverty. And this could actually be somebody who feels like they're in poverty, or somebody that may have that lack mentality. You know what I'm saying? Even though they may have plenty, it could come from that lack mentality, right? Always wanting what you don't have, right? Yeah. So, maybe this is also losing something, but I feel intuitively it's sort of like a mindset of that lack sort of mindset. Privileged lady. Privileged lady. This, in my other Kipper deck, it's called Rich Girl, right? But the emphasis is not on rich or wealthy or privileged. The emphasis is that this is just a young, fair maiden, right? Just a younger female who is considered charming, and, she's dressed very well. She looks good. She smells good. She's charming. Just a younger female who, probably is independent on their own. Unexpected income. Wow, look at this, Saggies. You got unexpected income and great fortune. Wowzer. What's going on, guys? Mama needs a new pair of shoes. Let me know what's going on. This abundance is coming your way. Abundance, if it's not already on your doorstep, it's definitely coming your way, my beautiful, beautiful archers of the zodiac. This is, now, I'm not saying you're going to win the lotto. Okay, I'm not saying that. I'm saying that you may, maybe you go to Vegas and you hit the one-armed bandit and you might get a nice little dividend from that, right? Small amount of money, right? A small little windfall of money. It probably won't be for like 180 million, right? But yeah. So, and it's cool because it's like unexpected, right? That's always the best. Yeah. Or it could be a raise, maybe you're going to get a bonus at work. Maybe you're going to get a raise at work, something like that you have no idea about. Alrighty then. We're done with that. So the way I operate is I just let the cards fall where they're supposed to. In my experience, the cards always fall where Spirit intends them to fall, right? So we're just going to go there. Alrighty. Holy Spirit, we're tapping in and tuning in with this deck for our beautiful archers of the zodiac, our Sagittarians, born November 23rd through December 21st. And this is for the week of March 19th, Holy Spirit, through, let's just say March 28th. Just take it to the end of the month. What messages would you like for these fire signs to see with the energy that's already on the table, Holy Spirit? What messages do you need our beautiful Sages to see? It is, man, it's like hard getting messages for you guys today from the cards. I don't know why. It's like somebody doesn't want to talk or speak or something. Holy Spirit, may we have some messages on the table for our beautiful, lovely Sagittarians, please. What would you like them to know? What energy would you like for them to see? Let the cards fall where they may, Holy Spirit. The cards fall where they may. Any other cards you would like for our Sages to see from this deck? Whoa. Okay. Wow. This deck got completely messed up. It's like no hidden energy. That's highly unusual. All right, so let's start over here. Okay, Sages. All right, so this fell on distant horizons. We have the King of Pentacles. So this King of Pentacles, it doesn't matter your genitalia. It just is whatever your energy. If you have male energy, then this is you. Or maybe this is somebody in your energy. This is somebody who is in the King of Pentacles energy. And, this is sort of like earth energy. You got Virgo, Capricorn, and Taurus. And somebody who is abundant. They may be abundant with the coin, with the bag, right? Or just abundant in many different ways. It could be abundant in love, abundant in generosity, abundant in many, many, many different ways. But this is on the distant horizons card. And remember, the distant horizons are, any desire, any wish that you put out there, and you're starting to see that starting to take shape, right? Yeah, and it's creating a sense of happiness, a sense of joy. Okay, let's see. A lot of cards that fell over here. Okay, so under the poverty and the privileged lady card, we have the Four of Cups. The Four of Cups is, you see this person's just kind of standing there on their balcony, right? They look like they may be on a cruise ship, I don't know. But they're standing on their balcony, they look kind of bored. And anytime in tarot we mention cups represent emotions, cups represent love. And so, as you can see, this person literally is just dropping cups of love or wine or whatever back into the ocean, right? Basically saying, I'm not ready for love. I don't, even though Spirit, you're bringing me love, I don't really want the love. I'm not ready for it. I don't desire it, or whatever. So they're dumping all of it back into the ocean. Maybe, and that's under the poverty, and maybe that, is somebody, maybe you, Sag, or maybe somebody in your energy that feels that lack sort of energy, right? That it comes out as the poverty card, but it could just be maybe that lack mentality, like I don't deserve emotion, I don't deserve love, I don't, you know what I mean? I'm trying to express it as best I can. And then in between the I cannot talk tonight, maybe because Mercury is kicking my ass, I don't know. Or the full moon, maybe. The privileged lady and unexpected income, we have the Fool, okay? Now, the Fool, the Fool represents, it could represent one or two things. It could represent somebody who makes an impulsive decision to basically take a leap off a cliff, right? That leap, proverbial leap of faith, right? Without thinking about it, and just makes that leap and sees what happens, right? The second scenario is somebody who thought about it, made a plan, and said, okay, Spirit, it co-creating with Spirit, right, this plan, and then saying, okay, Spirit, I know you got my back no matter what. This is what we've decided, this is what I've decided, and I'm going to take a leap of faith, even if that faith is the size of a mustard seed, right? I'm going to take that faith, and I'm going to take this leap of faith because I know you got me, Holy Spirit, and I know you got my back, right? So maybe with whoever is considered this privileged lady, this younger woman here, right, who can take care of herself, but also makes a great partner. Somebody's taking a leap of faith in this whole scenario, right? Yeah. Which could bring about that unexpected income. But for me, I just feel like I talk about coins and pentacles and fortune, and I mean, yes, it could represent money, right? But for me, abundance is much more than money, it's the content of a person's character, that to me is income, right? And so many other characteristics that a person can have. Then we have these cards right here. The these are crossing energies. I'm going to show you those in a minute. And these were laying across the privileged lady, the fool, and the unexpected income. But I'm just going to put these right here for now. And let's go over these. Okay. So we have the Knight of Swords, right? A knight is, anytime you see page or knight energy, it is either somebody who's chronologically young or somebody who may be emotionally young, right? Maybe not emotionally mature. Yeah, so this is a Knight of Swords. Anytime you see swords, it's all about communication, right? And that's, swords is like air energy. Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, although signs don't matter really. It's just, I don't know, it's just what it represents. This is a sign that this knight energy wants to gallop in on this half horse, half whatever dragon, and come communicate, right? Yeah, it's all about wanting to come communicate. You may be in communication with this person. You may not be in communication with this person. I'm not sure, but somebody would like to communicate. And then we have the Hierophant. The Hierophant is Earth energy, Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo, right? Somebody who believes in, like, tradition, or may have traditional ways of thinking about things. Some may say that it may be like outdated type of thinking. It can also represent somebody who is who pays attention to the rules, basically who's somebody who sticks to the rules, somebody who believes in institutions, traditions, somebody who may be a spiritual person, even like the Pope or Dalai Lama, someone who's spiritually awakened, right? This could be also the institution of marriage. The Hierophant can represent marriage as well. And then you have the Seven of Swords. This is a court jester. And so this court jester, in their infinite non-wisdom, decided that, hey, I'm going to balance this sword on my feet, right? And I'm going to attach this other sword with this frayed rope right here. Like, this rope can break at any moment. And then, boom! This jester's done, right? It's not a well-executed plan, am I right? Let's just hope and pray for the jester. But in traditional tarot, it normally depicts someone who is stealing 5 swords and leaves the other 2 swords behind, hoping that no one will notice that they stole the other 5, right? This typically represents a card of energy that you can't really trust. This can also represent the card of betrayal, the card of, just being impulsively stupid, and not being someone who is basically trustworthy, I guess, is the end result for the Seven of Swords. The side cards, which the side energy for me is crossing energy, and is like major energy in my book, is you have Queen of Cups energy. King of Cups energy. It could be male or female, it doesn't matter. It just matters the energy that this person has, right? And this energy right here, this is a loving king. I mean, he knows how to rule. He knows how to be a king, right? But he's also a very loving and warm-hearted person, energy. Good father or a good wife, depending, whatever, if you're male or female. Good spouse, right? Knows how to give and receive love and affection in an emotionally balanced type of way, in a mature type of way, not like the knight. The knight is going to give love like a teenager, right? Or communicate like a teenager or whatever. But this is a grown person here. Yeah. And look how he's looking at that goblet like, oh, I want you, baby. Yeah. So that's very strong side energy. So somebody is in this type of energy. And then you pair it with the lovers. The lovers, this is Gemini energy, the twins, right? It's a divine connection. It's a spiritual connection and very deep connection. So some people may even say, it's soulmate, twin flame type of connection, which is really, really beautiful. Yeah. So I guess the only interesting thing is that this is the only king or queen on the table, right? Yeah. Yeah, this is the only upper level person in this whole reading. You've got two knights right here, the Knight of Pentacles and the Knight of Swords, right? Which is young energy or young emotional energy. And then you've got a king, somebody in king energy. So, yeah, I don't know. Only you would be able to understand that one, Sag. So I don't think I really need to embellish on that any more with any more cards. I mean, if that kind of sounds like your story, and it sounds like a really good story, it sounds like, a new leap of faith, right? A new leap of faith in life, trusting spirit, going through some sort of spiritual awakening, some spiritual growth, right? You've got the lovers, a divine connection. That's always beautiful. You've got the Hierophant, which is wise, maybe some wise counsel, or, the Institute of Marriage, maybe for these lovers. Got the King of Cups, right? And you've got distant horizons. So, and all this great fortune, that's, the energy is out there. So it looks really good, my beautiful Sagittarians. You guys have been having some really great readings as of late, that's for sure. So let's go ahead and wrap this up. And if that's your story, I wish you all the happiness in the world, especially if you are in contact with your twin flame or your soulmate. Then I wish you all the blessings in the world. Okay, so let's go with Mother Gaia cards. Holy Spirit, can you please give me one or two Gaia cards for the Sagittarian collective? This turned over on its own, so I'm going to take it. One more card for a Sagittarian collective. Holy Spirit, for these Gaia messages, what would you like? Okay. Oh my. Well, evidently Holy Spirit needed you to have more than a few messages, okay? All right. Beautiful Sagittarians, here we go. And didn't we talk about transformation? Just during this whole reading, we talked about, you guys going through a spiritual awakening. I think I just mentioned it 5 minutes ago. Amethyst. It says transformation, certainty, confidence. Wow, Sag. And you see all this purple. It's comes from spiritual transformation. It comes from gaining spiritual wisdom. All that purple. That's beautiful. Amethyst, transformation, certainty, confidence. Wow, that's gorgeous. Night wind, facing fears, subconscious release, healing. Yeah, that's beautiful. Facing your fears, subconscious releases, healing. That goes hand in hand with that spiritual transformation, right? Yeah. Jewel within a teardrop, appreciation, spiritual and emotional reconnection. And that just continues to reaffirm, that spiritual growth that the Sages have been going through lately. And Leos are starting to go through a spiritual transformation as well, which is really beautiful. And they are your fellow fire signs. And then the last one, and this is so appropriate because you are a fire sign, flame tree, Sag. The start of something new. Yes. Wait. The start of something new. Taking a leap of faith, knowing that Spirit has your back. What? Yes. Sag, yes. Okay, let's go ahead and find out that spiritual animal, Holy Spirit. Who is Sagittarians born November 23rd through December 21st? Can you show us their spiritual animal or animals today? Wow, this is great. And then Leo got these two as well. All right. Hawk. Birds are always messengers, right? Yeah. Okay, Sag. Spirit is sending you messages. Open your greater vision to see the signs. Focus on priorities and eliminate distractions. You have a bright future. Let yourself ascend to new heights. And when you ascend to new heights, especially spiritually, you have a different perspective of everything, right? And then you also have dragon, supernatural. Yes. You are the ancient wise sage. You can shapeshift at will. Mastery is your destiny. Rise with dignity. Yeah. Some of you Sagittarians out there, this ain't your first rodeo on this Malkuth. You've been here before, right? Spiritually wise, seasoned. You can see, like, as this hawk, right? You have a 360 view of everything. Your perspective is completely different than the average bear, right? Because you're tuned in and connected to that higher space. That's really beautiful. That was a wonderful, spectacular, beautiful read, Sages. Lately, you guys have just been killing it. I mean, one change makes for many, as my grandmother and my mom used to say. And it's like tapping in and tuning in and heeding spirit and go and wanting to go through that spiritual awakening. It's like you can't help but change. You can't help but evolve, and that change begets another change, and that change begets another, and it just, where you just have this intense feeling of joy for absolutely no reason, right? Because you're so tapped in and tuned in that it's just a joy that knows no understanding, right? And I feel like a lot of you Sages are on your way there. Either you're there, you're on your way there, you're starting your journey. There's no time in spiritual land, right? So wherever you are is wherever you are in your journey, but continue your ascension, right? And I know I said right like 100,000 times, I'm sorry, I need to curb that. But you're well on your way, my beautiful Sages. Until we see each other again, the light in me honors the light in you. Namaste. Until I see you again, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. My beautiful fire sign Sagittarian collective. All right? Share my channel with others, right? Get it out there, get it out there, get it out there, right? And I would love to do a free reading for you guys. So drop me a message, a peace sign, what state you're from, what country you're from. It doesn't matter. Just say hey. Say hey, girl, hey. All right, my beautiful Sages. Peace out. Talk to you later.